Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys, boys and girls, welcome back to our channel, Inspirational Minutes with David. Thank you in advance. That's some things we're going to talk about today. So let's get it hooked up. Hope your week has been good and you haven't been troubled by the weekend. Welcome back to Inspirational Minutes with David D. Fly Optician. Welcome back. I know you've been hearing all the news of what's going on. All right, what's been going on with California. You know, I started to start this bill out with the old maid song, "Look at California." But I thought that'd be a little rude. But look at California. Today, our Inspirational Minutes with David today is properly titled God and Mountain D.E.W. God, okay? Yeah, clean my glass again. God and Mountain D.E.W. So you're probably asking me right now, what does God have to do with Mountain D.E.W? Think about it. D-E-W, Mountain D.E.W. You see, first of all, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're doing well. And to the families in California, we pray that all is well, that you get over this. It kind of reminds me of the things that went on with what was that? It was probably, I would say, Hawaii. It was Hawaii. You remember Hawaii? So, yes, same thing. You see, the sun is a rip in space-time. The sun generates energy. And this is when we start talking about the Most High God. The sun regulates energy through a process called nuclear fusion, where hydrogen atoms fuse together to form helium. And this process does not require oxygen. Are you tracking? Sun is not on fire. When people picture the sun, they imagine something like a campfire or object that's exploding with fire, different fires. You know, like a ball of fire. But the sun is actually a ball of gas. Every second, 700 million tons of hydrogen gets converted into 695 million tons of helium. And when this happens, energy is released as gamma rays, which can be converted into light. So, the sun emits light and heat, but it's not on fire because there's no oxygen involved. Are you getting me? God and Mountain D.E.W. Have you thought about how reality is created? It's created of two essential parts. You need light and vibration. And yes, I am aware that light is vibration. Completely cognizant of that. It is just a different form. Now, as modern science has already proven that there is a vibrational wave created in a galactic center. Now imagine that all vibration is what creates matter. Because it does. Now, as modern science, here we go, states, the sun is a ball of gases in constant explosion. A round ball. Now imagine, just imagine if you could that this was not the case. But the sun is actually a rip in space-time. There's actually energy, light being generated from another dimension. Just imagine. Have you seen satellite footage of the sun in 3 dimensions? Question mark. Our universe is connected to other universes, which in turn create the multiverse. Ask yourself how this was created, by whom and for what purpose. Is it the lower dimension, a jail of sorts for higher dimensional consciousness that lost its way? Question mark. Is it our planet, another planet's hell? Question mark. Is it just an emotional video game like GTA? Video game for higher consciousness to plug into and experience the ultimate virtual reality? Question mark. It can be any and every thing. Higher advanced life forms can create a universe and have mastered the art of transference of consciousness. Now, light vibrational waves create all that you know. First, the vibrational energy had generated to higher matter, or to create all matter in this world. Then the creation light was added to give substance to the creation. This is truly holographic. This is truly a holographic universe. Even in the books designed to enslave the minds of men, there is hidden truth for the wise to follow their heart. In Genesis 1:1, we talked about that last week in the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth. 1:2, the earth was formed as void, V-O-I-D, void, and darkness covered the face of the deep, while wind from God swept over the face of the waters. And 1:3, then God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. 1:4, Genesis 1 verse 4. And God saw the light was good. The light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. Separated the light from the darkness. The wind spoken of God in the above verse, in vibrational form generated from the galactic center. And the light is the light, the rip in space-time coming from another dimension. Light is vibration too. These two vibrations, dark galactic center / space, and light rip in space/time. Vibrational energy creates the fear, fake expectations appearing real, and love, living on value energy. This light, and these two vibrations, which is light and light and dark, it creates a vibrational energy, the fear and love aspect that creates this duality. Always have good to open. It's always good to have an open mind when you listen to things, or you reading things, or when you're on the bill with us, Inspirational Minutes with David. And Galatians 1:6, it says, quote unquote, the wind goeth toward the north. The wind goeth toward the north. Now I'll repeat that. Let me say it again. It says, the wind goeth toward the south and turn it about unto the north. It whirled about continually, and the wind returned it again according to his circuits. Now, peep game. Let me say it again, because I want you to notice something. Galatians, this is how you say Galatians 1:6. 1:6 says, the wind goeth toward the south and turned about unto the north. It whirled about continually, and the wind returned again according to his circuits. According to his circuits. Now notice the language used in this verse. The wind heads south before turning about to head back to the north. The Hebrew word for turning about is sabab. Sabab. S-A-B-A-B. Sabab. Which means to turn back. Even the word verse means to turn back. The unit turn back. And why would the wind need to turn back the way it came to return to its circuits? Question mark. Now on the globe, the wind would not need to turn back. as it would reach the South Pole and continue around the underside of the globe before heading up to the north on the other side. It would be one continuously flow of wind with directions being irrelevant. But no. The wind must turn because we live on an earth where south is the external border and the firmament encloses us within. Okay? The wind can go no farther when it reaches the far south and is left with no choice but to turn back to return north and continue in its circuits. You see, God always revealed the truth to us throughout his word. Only when you understand the correct model of our earth can verses like this truly make sense. That when it begin to make sense to you. Now let's talk about Mountain Dew. We ain't talking about the drink. They do have a Mountain Dew Spark. The reason firefighters have never seen anything like the debris and destruction of the LA fires is because Mountain Dew, direct energy weapon Mountain Dew, were utilized to assure maximum destruction. We've seen this before. Lahaina and Maui, Hawaii. This does not happen to automobiles in real national fires. Again, this does not happen to the automobiles in a real national fire or fires. Forest fires can burn at a maximum of around 2,000 degrees, okay, in extreme circumstances. Car rims are mostly made of steel, which can melt at a temperature of 2,500 degrees. So how in the world, how can hell do all these cars have melted metal all around them unless this fire wasn't a national forest fire? Are you feeling me? Do you get it? Do you? I mean, look at some of the vehicles. The whole hood is gone in one of them. This is literally impossible. Just like jet fuel melting steel beams. You know about that, don't you? Now, none of it makes any sense. But of course, it get brushed under the rug just like every other time they use Mountain Dew on us. Okay? Smart meters have lithium ion batteries. And these batteries catch fire. They have what is called a thermal runway, where they will go from 140 degrees Fahrenheit to 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit in a few seconds. Like that. The smart meter is connected to the copper wiring of the home, which is designed to travel the electricity due to its conductivity. Along with being conductive, the copper wires are also great at heat transfer via convection. So when these supposed forest fires hit neighborhoods but burn more homes than trees, the culprit in the usual fire for sentence, looks to be the lithium ion batteries. It is no wonder these homes are burnt to dust while the trees are standing within mere feet of the houses. These homes are burning from the inside out, literally. Now, the copper wires in the home are insulated and carry extreme heat to every corner of the home. Meanwhile, the hydrants, they're empty, and the winds are engineered. Welcome to Agenda 2030. Oh, you're going to see all kind of shit this year. The year just begun. It just begun. You think I'll be on here just talking bullshit, speaking out my mind, my brain? But I see. Damn it, I see. I see what's going on. And don't forget the geoengineering to change the weather to favor their fire also. Each place that has the fire also had high winds. High winds, is that a coincidence? Each place that had a fire also had high winds. Is that fucking coincidence? Hawaii, Paradise, LA, the Texas Panhandle, Oregon, extra hot winds before the fires started years ago. Chile, Brazil, Ventura, and the places around Ventura. And what's funny is that most of all these cities have future plans for a different type of city to be there. Right? Let's get to thinking. Smart, right? Where it can only take 15 minutes, Fire is a cheap demolition tool. You don't have to worry about throwing away perfectly good homes to build a new city imprisonment place. I'm reading this book right now. I'm almost done with it. It's called Fahrenheit 51. Might want to check that out. Every thing you need would be within 15 minutes. Right there. Smart cities right there. 15 minutes, because you won't be allowed to go anywhere else. Why do you think everything you need would be within 15 minutes inside the city? Each of the places the city council members are all in on the plan, as most of them are made stakeholders in the deal, selling out all the people of their people who they supposed to be representing. It was found out with Hawaii. FOIA Public Records. You gotta get creative on how you do it, though. You did? You have to think outside the box the way you do it. You see? Like city council members' emails that contain the word smart city or cities within 15 minutes. City council members with the words shareholders or stakeholders. You can make lots of combinations of things to find out. They're all public records. So you don't feel like what you're doing is wrong or anything. It's just a service that's provided, that's paid for by your tax money to use it. Think a little deeper. Come with me. Get down the rabbit hole. Question your why. Question error and error thing. Yes, you question every and error thing. Don't just take it from eye view. Go inside of it and find the truth. If you made it this far, in our Inspirational Minister with David, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. Let you know our channel is on. Get the book, The Audacity Woke. That's why I'm the way I am now. The Audacity Woke. I had to put it in pen and paper. I had to put it in a book, a memoir of a man who's been mentally asleep. Okay? Okay? Stay focused. Keep evolving. Though there's only one like you. There's never been anyone like you. There should never be anyone like you. Therefore, know yourself. Be yourself. Authenticity is the first step of evolution. If I love me, I love you. And when you love you love me. It's synergy. We're one. Don't ever, never forget that. Until next time, peace.